Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Amber and today I'm going to be giving you 10 facts about me. So to start off, I was born December 26th, which honestly is like kind of a bummer, but it's also kind of cool, but it kind of sucks. So I'm actually a Capricorn sun, I'm a Gemini moon, and a Scorpio rising. So for all of you astrology people, you might have a little bit more insight on what all that means. Not me, not so much. I'm really not, I'm trying to learn about it, but I'm not that savvy with it. So, I actually collect a lot of taxidermy. That's probably one of like the only things I really collect that I enjoy collecting. I have a pretty decent collection, not as good as some people, but hey, black moth out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is like not too far of a drive for me, but honestly, it's got some of the best taxidermy ever that I have seen, as far as like the surrounding state of Arkansas. So if you ever have a moment, go to Black Moth in Tulsa. It's super cute. They're super knowledgeable about all the little goodies that they have, and they also teach classes, so check them out. Go support. They're fantastic. Something fun and interesting that I feel like a lot of people my age could probably relate to. I have finished college and I have a major in music performance and a minor in studio art, all of which I do not use for my day-to-day job, but I guess I kind of use it for this and within some of my other creative things I do on the side. But I'm sure other people can relate to that. Paying for college and not really using that degree, but hey, you got a degree, I guess. And welcome to your 30s when a lot of health things kind of start going downhill. Not for everybody, but for some of us like me. I recently got diagnosed with high cholesterol. Nothing dire yet, but I am trying to take care of myself a little bit better and exercising, watching what I eat, but not on any medicine yet. So fingers crossed it stays that way and I just have to take vitamins for a while, which I'm fine with. I just really don't want to take some medicine that could deteriorate my body. But hey, you know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and sometimes you just gotta trust the doctors, even though you don't want to sometimes. But I have high cholesterol, so for those of you that have high cholesterol, welcome to the club. It's okay. It's part of life. It's part of the world we live in and the food we eat and just how we live. But we'll be all right. We'll get by. It's not the end of the world. So I've always kind of been a little bit of a hipster, and my music tastes have always kind of fluctuated, but something that's always kind of stayed consistent is the kind of hipster jams. I was definitely a little scene kid in school. I feel like everybody kind of had their phase, but I feel like we don't really grow out of that phase, especially when it comes to music. I'm sorry, like you're never going to grow out of some music. It's always going to stick with you, and it's always going to bring back like these nice little fuzzy memories and nostalgia. I'm going to list a few of my recent listenings going on. It's going to change. I might even link my Spotify down below if you're interested in listening to some of my playlists. The only rule I have is no country. No country. That is not ever going to be on my playlist. It's not something I'm ever going to be listening to on the daily, on the reg. I think the closest country I will come to is like Chappell Roan and like old country. Old country. I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now, but that's the only country I will let into my little music playlists. A major part of me and who I am is that I sew. I love to sew and create things. Right now I'm making a gown for a local drag queen, and I have so much fun sewing and just creating things and like trying to test myself and see what I can make and what's going to be like a struggle. I've made a corset that was probably like the most difficult thing I have made. But yeah, I like to sew. So, hey, if you need your pants hemmed, if you need a skirt taken up or something, I got you. I will get you. Don't worry, just let me know. I'll fix something. I have had a few people ask me about my ethnicity. So basically, my mom was adopted. She ended up taking an ancestry test, and we ended up finding out that on her side of the family, she's actually Mexican and Italian. And my dad's just kind of a basic white dude. So I'm kind of a mix, a little bit of a mix. I feel like there are some characteristics and some little things about me that are definitely the Italian side and some things that are definitely the Mexican side. I embrace it. I'm learning to embrace it. Over time, I'm trying to learn a little bit more about my culture and about where my ancestors are from. And I don't know, I feel like it's a part of me that I need to learn more about. I'm embracing every inch of my heritage and my genealogy. I'm just a little bit Mexican, a little bit Italian, a little bit white, but hey, I'm embracing it. It's fun. Also, there's a little bit of an adoption story, so if you're interested, ask about that. Might make a video on it. It would be kind of short. But yeah, my mom's got an adoption story. It's kind of crazy. There's a little place called Mena, Arkansas that I am from. And I've had a few people ask where I'm from, just in general, like through work or just having conversation with people, because I guess they don't have like a deep southern twang like some people from the South expect. But yeah, I was from Mena, Arkansas. I'll put a little thingy right here, show you where it is. It's really nothing magical, mystical, crazy, interesting. It's a literal tiny town with a very small population. And yeah, if you Google Mena, Arkansas, you might find some interesting things. I do love me some crime. Yeah, there's some pretty interesting little things that have happened in the last like 5 to 10 years. The little baby's sleeping. We put up his shelves. He loves them. And so he goes up here and will roost and nap. And he's just always so comfy, cozy, tucked away. He definitely comes down and naps, but we got him some little shelves and I think he really likes them. So Floof, if you want to know about Floof, I will link the video down here somewhere, but there's a video about him and how we got him. So he's always going to be in my videos. Always. Also, since this is YouTube, I do have a little guilty pleasure, which I'm not really like too guilty. I don't ever feel guilty about it. I just always have it on. I'm always watching it. And especially when like spooky season comes around, I am a sucker for a good old Halloween hunting episode with Jay the Libra. Fantastic. Literally one of my favorites. I'm always going to be clicking on her videos. You know me, I'm a little spooky gal, so I gotta kind of shop within other people shopping so I don't have to get out in the heat. So, Jay the Libra, thank you for sacrificing yourself to the heat and the wasps to give us such magnificent, spooky Halloween hunting content. So, this may be quite a surprise. But I was a cheerleader throughout my entire school life. I cheered, I believe it was up until first grade, until high school, and wasn't really too big on the cheering aspect of it, but the dancing part was my favorite. So I've kind of implemented that into my adult life, and I still dance to this day, but I don't cheer. Not my shtick, but love the dance. That's a thing. That's a thing. Those are 10 things about me. If you like this video, please comment, please like it, please subscribe. If you want to see more of my videos, I'll be trying to make more of them more frequently. So hopefully you guys get a little bit more content consistently. 10 fun little things about me. Who knows, I might do 10 more fun things about me. It just kind of depends. Stick around for more content, and I hope you guys have a great day.